Not only is Outer Wilds good, I go as far to say it's perfect. I constantly find myself referencing it and comparing it to the games I'm playing. More than anything else, I'd say it's an awesome experience because it's designed to organically lead you to understanding and exploring the world and its mysteries on your own. Honestly, the least you know about Outer Wilds before playing it, the best it will be for you. But I can tell you that you're an astronaut and an alien, in that what you will be doing is exploring your solar system with your own spaceship. And that there's a mystery to solve. It's a first-person game, there's no combat, and the music is lovely. I really cannot recommend Outer Wilds enough. Just go and play it. Obviously, it's more likely that you'll enjoy it if you like similar games. Play it anyways, but some similar games are Subnautica, which have very straightforward parallels. But in my opinion, a similar game that you might have played is Breath of the Wild, which is similar to Outer Wilds in my head because of the freedom they give you, the sense of adventure. You just go and do whatever you want, towards whatever feels the most compelling to you in that moment, which I feel is something they have in common. So if you like that, or you just like space, just play Outer Wilds. So the best aspect of Outer Wilds, and the reason I'm in love with it, is because it's so immersive. The music is a very strong aspect of that, but most of all, it's the fact that you're exploring this universe at your own pace. You can literally start anywhere you like, and in fact you have to, and piece it all together on your own. And it makes for a wonderful adventure. I really hope I see more games like this, and honestly, it's a 10 out of 10 for immersion. I have honestly no issue about the gameplay. Personally, all the choices made by the developers of this make perfect sense to me, and they work perfectly. A lot of time and dedication has gone into making this game, but even more than that, in perfecting it as an experience, and it really pays off. In my opinion, it's a 10 out of 10 for gameplay. If you have an issue with the spaceship, you will probably get used to it, but don't worry, like, you don't have to be good at it. While I think the story is overall interesting and honestly well conveyed, I still would give it an 8 out of 10. I believe there were opportunities for the various characters that are alive in the game to be a little bit more dynamic, especially since so much of the game is discovering things that happened in the past. The characters that are there and alive, I feel could have done more. So I felt there was a little bit of a missed opportunity to make like the Heartians story feel more personal and active in a way that the No My story just couldn't have been. I don't have much to say about the graphics of the game. I like the aesthetic, but I think some of the texture just leaves something to be desired. It works, the graphics works, and it's a pretty game, but you can tell like the focus was not into the aesthetic aspect of the game as much. It's not a huge deal, but I think it's fair to give it like an 8 out of 10. But I imagine you thinking, you said this game is perfect, why aren't all the scores 10 out of 10? But see, you can't hold every game to the same standard, because every game is different and things are more important in some games and less important in others. And even though a part of it is not 100% perfect, it doesn't mean that the game overall doesn't like perfectly fit like a puzzle. And it really does, in my opinion. It's a 5-star game and I honestly really love it. Lastly, before you get going, like some advice. As I said, don't worry about how bad you seem to be as a pilot. You'll probably get it soon enough. And if you suck at it, honestly, it will be okay. It's the opposite of a punitive game, alright? It's lenient. And use the landing camera. Take your time, read the log, have fun. Lastly, do expect some spooks. As for me, this is my first review for YouTube High. You can find me playing these games on Twitch at twitch.tv/criticowl. You can also find me on TikTok, Instagram, and all the likes. Have a good day.